Alrighty, I have some questions about the silo unloader and the silo itself. This is a winch. Cable runs up the silo and back down in the center. It's got a tripod in the center. I adjust it by raising this up and down. Time to shut it off. Raise it up. Ten turns. Let it clean out so there's nothing coming out of it. And shut it off. I know how much I can feed when I let it down the next time by this amp meter. Using no more than 40 amp pull on it. So I know how fast I can feed it here. Use a clean chute to try to keep all this stuff from rusting. No more than it already is. Before you fill, you make sure all the doors are in it. Check all these, make sure there's no rusted out bolts, make sure all your latches are good. These are good because they got a catch underneath of it. That kind of locks it in place. So if for some reason it gets crooked on you and it won't fall in on you, I mean, you still got to watch it. It's a dangerous thing to do. That's why we use this clean chute, try to keep everything clean. There are a few juices coming out of this. It's not supposed to leak right there. There's a tube in the bottom of the floor. It's supposed to run out. It's cracked from running over top of this right here. There are some juices coming out of it. You don't want to fill it with too wet a silo. Here's some of the juice. This tube needs to be dug up and redone. And there's some over here. When I'm filling, I go, this is up with the distributors kind of like this, and with this cable that runs up to the distributor, when I raise this up and set it, it's down. As you can see, I'm pulling on it like this. 5 loads to the door. I count how many loads I put in every day. I know how many doors are in it when I start filling. After about 10 or 15 loads, I'll go in and check it, make sure it's level in there. You don't want to awkward fill it to where it's too much on this side. I've heard of them falling over, leaning and everything else. So you want to put even amounts on both sides. The reason why there's 2 down and 1 up at the bottom of the silo, your spout's kind of like this. And as you go up and you fill, your spout angle will change as you go up, kind of like this. So as I go up, I change it to where I'm putting, I gotta climb up the silo and change the distributor. It's got settings on it. I filled it enough to know that what settings that I gotta set it on. Alright, I've done this video a couple times and it quit on me. So anyway, I'm trying to cover everything that I've covered in the other videos. So we fill it for a couple days. Usually the first day, at the end of the first day, or while you're filling it the first day, there's no gases. I've never witnessed any in the first few hours of filling. The next day, say you put 30 loads in there, you're gonna have gas. I can smell gas in this feed room, and if I put a lot in there, like 45 loads is most we've done in a day, because we've only got just me and Dad to run this place. We've only got 3 wagons, and we can only run 2 wagons because we don't have no tractors or people. So 45 loads, you're gonna smell it. I walked around the barn and smelled the gas. It's a heavy gas. It comes out. It floats along. It's nitrogen dioxide, I think. It floats along the bottom of the silo, or the bottom of the silage floor, wherever your silage fill is. It's going to float and seep out around the doors. It's not airtight like a harvest door. And it's got wooden doors in it. 27 of them, I think. So as I'm filling, I keep track of it. I adjust as I go. When I get to the last door, like there's 1 door left, I know I can put 5 or 6. You can put some up in the roof because it's going to settle. That's why it forces these juices out, and that's why there's more bands at the bottom, because there's more pressure down here than there is up here. So climb up the outside. I got five or six loads. So we'll go ahead and chop 4 loads. Usually I can see it coming out the door. There's a door right up here that I always have open when I'm filling. And that helps with gases also. The worst time to go in is when it's half full. The gases are going to sit in there. There's no way for it to get out rapidly. I've seen gases in the chute. I've seen gas in the floor of the silo. This is only when it's going through the fermentation. I run the if I got to go in there for any reason, which I don't usually, run the blower for at least 15 or 20 minutes, half hour. Take your time. If it's even lower, run it for a long time. Don't have any hesitation to try to get that stuff out of there. If you got to go in there, you shouldn't have to. Everything should be fine while you're filling. You can do everything from the outside. The distributor's on the outside. You can go in the door from the outside, and you can use a rope and pull all your tools up, your pitchfork and everything for leveling out the silo and setting up the unloader. You can also use that rope, pitch it down through here, and pull your cable up. My dad usually works down here. He works the winch and works hooking the cable and all that stuff up. Same with the clean chute. I usually stay up there for the first feeding. Let's see, what else? Oh, they make a self-contained breathing apparatus. That's about $1,000. It's for climbing up in this chute. There's 1,000 or 15. And it's for climbing up in this chute and getting in the silo. We haven't purchased one, but would be a bad idea if we keep using them. I know everybody around here is going to bunker style silos, and they're safer except for when you're packing them. A lot of things can happen with these. I think I've covered everything. The other gas is a clear odorless gas. And I think it's more fatal than the other gas. We've filled them for a long time. We've come in contact with the red gas quite a bit. But like I said, take your time and blow all the air you can in there to get that heavy gas out of the silo. The other silo, the other farm, you can fill it in a day. You usually don't come in contact with any gases in that silo at all, hardly. It doesn't hold near the silos that this one does. I think the guy that put the silo up for us told us that it held 950 tons. Now, I don't know how true that is. It's corn silos. That one over there is like 340. It's a small silo. Or 4 something. It might be 450. I forgot what it is. So, gases are a dangerous thing. You gotta be careful. Climb up the outside if you can. I think I've covered about everything. And it's taken 3 videos to get this thing recorded, so thanks for watching.